Hi everyone, it's Jeanette, Crafty Dork. I'm here with a flip through of my design team project for Willowbound journals. JD has kindly popped me on the design team with the other girls, and I'm just over the moon and can't thank her enough for this opportunity. What I've done, there are a few videos that I did leading up to this. I'll pop them in the link below. One of them is how I came up with the idea of the cover, and it's basically piecing together all the little bits of the kit, and it's the Art Papers Pack 3 for junk journals. As I say through the videos, I'm not a blue person, but having said that, I love this, absolutely love it. So this is one of the little pieces out of the prompt kit for January, as are these little bits here. And the reasoning behind all of this, 2020 is going to be my year. Peter and I are going to do more holidays. We're not getting a pussycat, but we are getting a puppy dog at some stage. At the moment he's still with the breeder. She's working out who she's going to keep and who she's going to show. This little one represents, I'm on the promotions committee for our craft shop, and it's my job to showcase the craft shop and get the public to know more and more about it. So not that I'm going to be on the front page of the Country Times or anything, but having said that, I would like to get the craft shop out there a bit more with the help of others, to just boost it up a bit more, get some more clients, some more members to our committee. This one, I'm not sure. It to me represents something that is going to happen that I don't know about. We'll see what happens with that one. And this, the paper, represents the papers for the journals that we make. In my mind, that's where it all heads. These butterflies, I explained that in a tutorial. You get your foamy package, very thin foamy packaging when you get parcels and things, and that when you put it through your dye with your dyes, it helps to get the intricate dyes out, paper out of the dyes. I did it the wrong way around and cut them out, and I think they look gorgeous, so I left them on there. I fancy stitched around the edge. I used some beads. It's a elastic wrap around and around, I forget what it's called, with the signatures. So it's all stitched all around, and I've Mod Podged or multi-mat mediumed to protect the top. So here we go. Let me just double check that I'm all in. Yep. So the back, I've just put a bit of Tyvek and some paper and cardstock there just to strengthen that so the elastic doesn't break the paper. I've got a bit of a pocket here and here. I've got papers. There's a die cut. I've got little envelopes with some of the pieces out of the die cut that I might be able to use later on down the track. So that can go in there. What have I got? I've velcroed these pockets. This is bits of paper that's left over. So they can go in there, and they can go into that side one perhaps. In there. And then I've got some of the ephemera. And I found this. I got it from Kazaz. It's got the J on it for Jeanette and for, I'll get it wrong, but I say Juni. and I'm tossing up whether to put it onto the front page. It just fell out of the drawer, literally, and sometimes when that happens, it's for a reason, and I think that might look good there. Whether I paint it or leave it like that, I'll decide later on. So I had that in the envelope too, and just little bits of ephemera that I haven't used but may use when I do we'll start this month's journaling, and that one can just slot back in there. The reasoning behind the style of this journal is that I'm not a journaler. I make journals, but I'm very I just don't write. Never was at school, never a writer. But as you get older, I think with your grandkids and what have you, it's nice to be able to leave something behind. Whether they're interested in what I'm saying or not is beside the point. They'll get it. My mum left some diaries, and I just treasure them. One is for the first few years that I was born, after I was born, and that is just something that I'll treasure forever. And also one that she wrote prior to meeting my dad, and they are just real treasures. So I would like to get into journaling, mainly for, you know, put things down on paper so that and things that, you know, the kids might not know, although we're open books, but you never know. So this first journal has got all the little bits and pieces out of the January journal prompt kit, and it's there for me to look at as I'm doing my journaling, so that I can get some inspiration. So, you know, perhaps when I look at that one, I might like to talk about my garden and what I've been doing in it of late. And I also may put that into a little pocket that I can perhaps pop some notes in there, you know, when I'm sitting around just crafting and I think, oh, I might do that, I can pop it in there. Then I can also look at Jadi's her little vision board for 2009 to give me ideas for what I might do. Whether I do a vision board or not, the jury's out yet. We'll see how I go. But I have got a lot of little dot points that I want to do this year, so we'll see. Then I can also journal in this. So I've left the back of that open just as a, if I want to pop a card in there or something in there at some stage. And this is just a little flip out that you can journal all the way through here. A little tag that I've collaged on the back and just left plain. And I have used, this is all in the other little videos that I'll slowly put up for you all. I've used book page, and the blank part of the book page is what I've used here. This one is coffee or tea stain paper, and that just flips into the butterfly. More journaling space, so, you know, as well as being a bit of an inspiration, this book will be used for me to journal in as well. So some music paper. I love music paper. I do play the piano, not as well as I'd like to these days, but I do play. Another little pocket there. I've also got a little pocket here. All of these pockets, I have videos of how I've made them, which I will link as well. So there's area there, and one here. On the back, that can be popped in that way as well, with this here, or, you know, flipped around. So this one is do more than simply survive, thrive. Some journaling on the back, and I like that little saying. More of Juni's papers. This reminds me of my nana, so you know, if I'm journaling I might want to sort of reminisce a bit and you know, write things down about Nan or my mum, or I don't know, as I go along we'll see. Am I still in frame a bit? Yep. This one is one of the folded pockets. I've got a journaling card for the back, and I've just done like so. So that can go in like that. And you actually see the little tag at the top there. And one here. So basically I've used the kit, some music paper that's donkey's years old because it's so fragile, and the flowers have been fussy cut out of a gardening book. Then we've got a Rita Donnelly flip, and then this tag I'm not 100% happy with. It's very plain, but then strength doesn't come from winning. Your struggles develop your strengths. When you go through hardships and decide not to surrender, that is strength. It's hard to read. That's why I think I'm a bit but anyway, it's what's said there is really nice. Then there's just some paper, and these are then what Juni achieved, and sorry, just having a sip of tea, and prompts with what she did, so to refer back to. And then for the new year, of what to do for the year. So I've actually written some of these down and got things ready, so I'm starting, I suppose. And then what she does on New Year's Eve, and then more of the photos of her achievements, and just some journaling page. Here we've just got a little tag in a pocket, and then that flips out, and then just a little bit behind to hold it in place. Another pocket here on the other side of those beautiful violets, and then we've got, oops, no, that's on the side of that pocket, and another pocket there, and I always leave open so that we can pop something else in as well. And and that's got just plain on the back. And then the doily. Some more of the kit papers, and that's the back of that other paper. So that's the first signature, and that's for inspiration, and I'll be jotting down things that I sort of want to achieve this year and what have you in there. Then this one, I've got two of them. Basically I've just put Juni's paper, I've backed it onto Artie May's stain papers, and then I've put tea dyed, or coffee dyed I think it is, paper, and then so that's the signature. I've also got some more papers that can be slotted in there. I've got a centerpiece, and then here again I've got the same and the centerpiece. So with these, because I've decided to put them in with the elastic, if I sort of come here and I think, oh, I want a book page in there, I can just take my book page and slot it in, and it will, you know, the book actually expands as you go through. So I'm really happy with it. I hope it's something that you may want to try. The book cover I made from a page out of a visual art diary that I got from Cheap as Chips. I think it was $8 for 120 pages, and so I used that. It's 120 GSM, and with the papers collaged on it, and then matte, the multimedia on it. It's quite a sturdy but really comfortable feeling journal. So that's my design theme project for February, I guess it is, and I look forward to the next one. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please subscribe, like, share if you will, and make a comment. I love hearing your comments and answering you, and so that's all. Until next time, happy crafting, and bye for now.